October 7. Where is the flag of Yemen? In my country, 500,000 people have died in the last 10 years. The biggest famine and humanitarian crisis in modern history. Why does no one care when 500,000 Yemenis die? What about Sudan? In less than 2 years, more than 150,000 people have been killed. Where is the flag of Sudan? What about Syria? 500,000 Syrians have been killed. Where is the Syrian flag? High Commissioner, why is it that when Arabs kill millions of Arabs, no one bats an eye? Where is the outrage and where are the protests? Why don't you mention the Houthis in Yemen who have spent millions of dollars firing missiles at Israel instead of feeding my starving people? May I ask why your report mentions Israel 188 times, yet fails to mention the Islamic regime in Iran even once? How can you speak about the conflict while ignoring the party that has armed, trained and funded terror proxies like Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis who have been bombing Israel thousands of times? And why is Qatar sitting here as a member of the Human Rights Council when they host the Hamas terror leaders in luxury hotels?
Over the last couple of days, we've seen tens of thousands of Gazans protest, but for a change, they were against Hamas. I'll try to show you some of these protest videos, but I might have to blur them out because for some reason, YouTube flags footage of poor Gazans speaking up against Hamas as violence. I don't know why they do that, and without indulging in conspiracy theories, all I can say is it beats me why YouTube won't allow these anti-Hamas protest videos. All of these people are chanting slogans against Hamas. Check out Ahmed Al-Khatib's video where he highlights the same point.
So I was just walking in Washington, D.C., and I'm thinking to myself, wow, finally we have a responsive pro-Palestine movement in the West that is actually representing the interests of the Palestinian people. Folks are out here all of a sudden to support the tens of thousands of people in the Gaza Strip protesting Hamas.
Countries of the world unite! Countries of the world unite! Sanction Israel to what's right! Sanction Israel to what's right!
Completely hopeless. There's absolutely no hope. Not a single mention of the thousands of the Palestinian people right now in Gaza who are protesting against Hamas, who are demanding the end of the group's terrorism, demanding the end of the group's tyrannical rule, demanding freedom, demanding the end of this disaster that has been unleashed upon our people.
Anyway, I'm noticing a disturbing trend from both sides vis-a-vis these protests. The so-called pro-Palestine crowd is awfully quiet. All of your usual pro-Palestine folks who are actually pro-Hamas have suddenly lost their voice. They're taken aback by this huge denunciation of Hamas by Gazans. And the pro-Israel people are casting aspersions on the veracity or genuineness of these protests, which is astonishingly mind-numbing. This is a great opportunity to show the world that in the West, these people are protesting for Hamas, but in Gaza, they are protesting against Hamas. Some